Next order of business
This guy right here is named Robert C. Essen on YouTube.
that I see is professionalism.
Its link
Learn
will
to
be in the
conduct
description
yourself
on my
in
YouTube
a
channel.
proper professional manner. Move as if people are, that's what they used to tell us in the Army. Move.
Let me see. My boy say, what hourly rate would you consider a good job for the U.S. in general? It's based on your circumstances. You know what I'm saying? It's based on your circumstances. I right now make $45 an hour, sometimes $50 an hour. That's good for my circumstances. $45, $50 an hour might be not enough for your circumstances. So it depends on where you at in life. Where I'm at in life, I make $45 to $50 an hour. With bonuses sometimes attached to them nightly. And I have side business. So it's just wherever you at in life that you feel whatever you making that can supply your comfortability, your household, because $15 might be, you might be still in school and all you need is $15 an hour. You might be part-time college, you know? So it's wherever you at in life that can supply all your needs, you know what I'm saying?
As if somebody is always watching, because they are. We live in an attention-seeking society. We live in an area, in a world, at a time in the world where everybody has a camera in their hand. If you guys are really trying to go far in life, clean up your social media. Clean up your Facebooks. Clean up your Instagram. Stay off the porn. Get off the freaking pornography. There's nothing good on there. And you'll need to understand those people are paid for that. Okay, so it's highly unlikely that that type of stuff is going to happen to you. You need to stay off those things because it's just not real. Though, regardless how you view it, those are actors. Okay, lay off of it, guys. It eats away at your brain. Don't worry, I've done it. I've done it 1,000 times over. Trust me, I've looked at that crap. We all have. Everybody has. It eats away though at you. And I think a lot of older men, you know, and women, I'm sure as well, know exactly what I mean. That stuff will start to just, I don't know. I don't even know the proper word for it. Eventually, you just feel dirty looking at it. You just get so old. You get old enough to where you're just like, I don't want to see this. You know what I'm saying? Like you just feel dumb for looking at it. I do. I don't know about everybody, but I see this stuff. I'm like, I'm good. I don't want to watch this shit. You know, it just. So lay off the porn, guys, for sure. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for you. It's just not. It's not good for you. Lay off of it.
I haven't watched porn in a while. I used to be a big porn watcher, but I can honestly say I haven't watched porn in about 4 months. And before the time that I watched it, before the 4 months, I haven't watched it years. So I was just chilling one day. For years, I haven't watched porn. Then one day I just ran into some shit on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, and looked at a couple for like a couple days. I was like, okay, started watching it a little bit. And then I was back to, fuck, I'm watching it, you know. I really don't care about it. So I haven't watched porn for years. Then I end up watching it for like 2 days in a row. And then now I haven't watched it now for like 4 months, but I don't watch porn. Like I said, I just watched it that 2 days in a row. But before then, I haven't watched porn in years. And now it's about 4 months because I broke it for them little 2 days. But I don't watch porn. It's irrelevant to me. I don't know. It's just irrelevant. That's all I can say.
But learn to conduct yourself in a proper professional manner. Clean up the beard. Clean up the hair. Ladies, you do the same. You know, my channel is predominantly men. My analytics tell me that my channel are men ranging from 22 to 45 years old, from all different walks of life, from all over the country. But I do have women on the channel. From analytics, I have about 8% of women. The other 92 are young to middle-aged men. And so this works for everybody. Clean yourself up. Clean yourself up. You know, it just, I mean, you don't have to go out and see professionals, get your hair done and your nails done, but do the best you can for it. Always clean yourself up, hold your head high, walk and conduct yourself in a professional, proper manner. Work on your speech habits. Do not sit back and constantly, you know when it's a time and place to be cussing. You know when it's I mean, it just is, guys. You know when you should cuss, when you shouldn't. If you don't know how to talk without cussing, practice. Literally, practice. Practice to talk.
That's one thing I noticed about the professional. As you start climbing the ladder of money and wealth, there's less cursing. Hanging around rich people, they rarely curse. I don't know. You know, it's funny that he said that. Since I've been hanging around very wealthy men and women, I rarely hear curse words.
To practice to speak without using profanity. If that means you have to slow down and think before you speak, that's literally, I know people say you better think before you speak, or you better think before you talk to me. I know people say that, and they usually say it in a rude, out of anger kind of way, but that is real. Learn to practice thinking before you speak. Give people a solid answer. I don't care how long you got to think. If the question is deep and meaningful and it deserves a meaningful answer, think before you speak. I don't care if you got to sit there 10 minutes. Tell them, hold on, you asked me a legit question. I'm going to give you a legit answer. And think about it. If the person around you can't understand that, then they're not your people. That's not your people at all. You're probably the smartest person in the room, and you need to go find other rooms to be in. I used to be the smartest man in the room until I created this channel. And then the community here, I'm like, I ain't the smartest guy no more. And I love it because now it makes me level up. So I am no longer the smartest man in the room, and I am thankful for that. I love this community. I love this platform. This community means more to me than a lot of things I got going on out here in my real world, in my controllable life. It's this platform right here means a lot more to me just because of you guys. That's why I ask that you guys find me on other platforms. That way, if something does happen here, I still have a lot of you over there, or at least the ones that want to be here. I realize that, you know, my following is growing to, 12, 13,000 people and so on. And it's going to keep growing, but there's only active members. There's actively, like everyday hardcore active, it's less than 500. So to those that are very, very in the know and have been with me for a long time, I would really like you to find me on another platform to make sure that we're able to keep up. Because ultimately, if something happened, I would hope you're doing well. And I would probably wonder, I would, it's not a probably, I would wonder about you guys and wonder how you're doing, to the ones that are very active, who I've built relationships with. And to you newcomers, that's not saying we can't build relationships, but conduct yourself in a proper professional manner. Move as if somebody is always watching. That is something else that I'm always seeing in, with the coaching that I'm dealing with the young men. Guys, sobriety and professionalism. If you're trying to get to that next level, it is going to be sobriety, professionalism, physical fitness. Okay, those are things, education. Those are things that are just free, guys. It's character building. It's personal development. It's free. I'm not going to beat on that a lot. That's like I say all the time, that's beating a dead horse. I'm beating it till it walks again, man. I'm not going to beat on that anymore.